Hey, welcome back to the Appetizer once again. This is Will from Monstervine. Joining us today is
Diego.
What's up, Diego?
Not much.
Glad to have you aboard for this look at Castlevania, Lords of Shadow.
It's my first
Um,
appetizer.
Yeah, finally we got you on this quick look thingy. So Castlevania, this is being developed by in association with Hideo Kojima Productions and developed in a studio out there in Spain somewhere, but they completely rebooted the franchise as far as it goes with this game. So as we're getting into the game, we're just gonna see this is gonna be a lot of gameplay
A storm
that
is coming.
is inspired
Mankind
from God of
faces
War,
ruin and despair. The world is
but
changing.
the
Yet hope
storyline
remains in the
aspects
hearts of the people.
stay true to
We go
Castlevania,
about our
even
daily
though
lives never knowing
it takes
the forces
very much
that can
liberties
change our
with the game.
destinies forever.
Diego, what's your
We
overall
are
thoughts
oblivious.
so far?
I'm hopeful for it. I'm not a really big Castlevania fan. I think I played
The
one of
struggle
them,
for
and I don't remember which one it was.
eternal.
So I don't have many impressions, like story-wise.
Victory is
What
the
should I be
natural
expecting
objective
for
of
this
every
game?
creature on this world.
And from what I've
They will
seen, it
kill
does seem like a
and
God of War
murder
clone, but
mankind to
it's
dominate.
not necessarily a bad
Some
thing.
call this eternal
I've
struggle
seen some like really
equilibrium,
epic-looking boss battles, like that
balance
giant
between light
statue.
and dark.
So hopefully the gameplay itself is pretty solid and the story is alright, so it should be a fun game.
Yeah, as we dive into the quick look, we'll see more of this. Yeah, cutscenes. I really like the presentation of the game. Seems like it's very like graphically
Men of
intensive.
faith claim that this is a
Hoping
test
no
from
frame rate
God
drops.
to strengthen our spirit.
And it looks like
Perhaps
it's all
this is
rendered
true.
in game, sort of.
Perhaps it is
in a way.
simply a pious lie.
Just with a little touches here and there, yeah.
Yeah, you got the whole rain going down, and you can see your horse getting wet, like really bad. They took a liberty with a lot of weather effects in this game.
My only like little hesitation is that these were the guys who did Jericho, right?
Oh yeah, these people did Clive Barker's Jericho.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of that one.
No one was a big fan of that one. But I guess they gave him a shot at actually doing a Castlevania game, but Konami and such were kind of hesitant too, so they let Hideo Kojima work on this game too, and put his voodoo magic into games that he usually makes good.
That is starting to become a noticeable trend lately with these Japanese companies just giving these big name franchises to Western developers, like with the Silent Hill and now Devil May Cry.
Yeah, and over at Capcom, they're rebooting a lot of their main franchises to outsourcing them to Western companies, like the newly released Dead Rising 2. It's made in Canada. But yeah, as we get into gameplay, very much action oriented. You have the signature whip going on, and it's basically you have a heavy attack and an area attack, and then
I
pretty much.
really do like the lighting though.
Yeah, it really plays on the setting a lot, and it just going back and forth between in-game moments and the actual gameplay is kind of interesting.
So what's going on here with these guys with the torches?
These dudes are just AI combatants. They serve no purpose than to just be there, and really, they're just set pieces into Gabriel. Gabriel is the main action hero in this game. So think of it like Kratos.
Yeah, a lot less angry though.
Yeah, he's kind of a moody character if you look at him in the cutscenes, because he has some relationship problems. So yeah, you have your timing moves where you have to time up with the circle, and then when it hits the circle, you can unleash the special attack. And then you get experience points. That's kind of the big thing in this game, where you can upgrade all your points into like getting buying better, stronger moves and all that stuff.
Are there a lot of them? Like, does a tree look?
Yeah, there's they show you right now in the travel book the kind of abilities and stuff you can buy and stuff like that, which unlock more combos. I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff to buy and to unlock and stuff like that. So gameplay wise, it'll be a lot. Let's just say that.
So, are there gonna be like other weapons or something? Or
Yeah, I'm guessing the dagger will play into a role later on, but so far right now it's just a whip. There's gonna be more weapons.
These little villagers don't do much of a fight, just standing
No,
there. Moral
just kinda-
support.
That's true. These AI doesn't really do anything. But
Now, is this like? I know it's a reboot, but is it like a reboot prequel? Because I heard this takes place before like all the Castlevania games.
yeah, I'm not exactly sure on that, but I'm sure if it's a reboot, it's probably non-canon. So it plays on a lot of Castlevania themes, but it's not really tied into any of the storyline stuff yet.
So do you think, since it plays on this Castlevania themes, that it'll do the exploration thing?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of backtracking in this game. So if you want the full experience, then you have to go back to certain areas and unlock newer stuff once you get the abilities that you unlock later in the game.
Alright.
But so far, it's not. Right now, it's just completely linear because we're just confined to this demo space.
Yeah.
And you have tougher enemies like this bear thing, which is or werewolf.
And
not to-
heal him back to.
Yeah.
Now this is
Kinda-
one part I did watch a little ahead of time, where you kind of fail this.
Yeah, I failed this part because I wanted to test what happens if you didn't like complete this part. And apparently you have to fight him again until you get his health down. But yeah, there are certain points to this game where timing makes everything a lot easier on you in the long run. When you have to play to some of the games. This part, yeah.
Oh, that's very nice how it transitions.
Yeah, this game is very good in pacing its story between its gameplay. But aside from that, what do you think of Kojima working with these Western developers to reboot the Castlevania franchise?
Well, I don't know. Like, it seems like back then, like a couple years ago, when we first heard about this, everyone was a little
I have traveled here
upset about it because these are the Jericho guys. And then Konami, and I'm pretty sure the game wasn't doing too well.
How do I
And then Konami was just like, "Hey, let's get some Kojima production guys helping out." And they just threw on Hideo's name on there just for the hell of it. Like, I'm sure he came into the studio and added his little opinions, but I really doubt he had a major role in it because he's working on. He was probably working on Peace Walker during that time, which he was heavily interested in, and probably some other stuff too, of course.
Yeah, probably too busy trying to create the 3DS Metal Gear to actually do a lot of work on Castlevania itself.
Yeah, so this is. I'm pretty sure it's just it's like the equivalent of, I don't know,
Follow him into the old
putting-
forest,
Having a
watching him
consultant,
from afar.
Yeah.
like just
He
tell
is
you
strong
how to
indeed.
make your game.
The one
putting a
God
brand
comes
name on
to
your
drive out
product.
the many, but here, in
Or
this
did work,
place,
'cause,
God's
I think
influence is thin and
It
threatening.
got a